Ever pondered how one man could alter the trajectory of technology forever? Let's take a step back to 1955. A boy named Steve Jobs is born. Early on, an interest in electronics sparks within him. As he navigates his high school years, he strikes a friendship with Steve Wozniak and a legendary collaboration begins. A young man with an insatiable curiosity and a strong vision was on a mission to change the world. In 1976, a revolution was born in a humble garage. Steve Jobs, alongside Steve Wozniak, set out to make a dent in the universe, thus forming Apple Inc. They introduced the Apple I, a do-it-yourself kit for hobbyists, which was followed by the Apple II, a ready-to-use computer that heralded a new era in personal computing. These computers weren't just machines, they were a vision of the future, and the public loved it. The success of Apple I and II was phenomenal, selling in thousands, turning Apple into a multi-million-dollar company within a few short years. The impact was profound. Computing was no longer confined to the realms of business and academia. Apple had brought it into our living rooms, making it accessible and friendly. The personal computer was no longer a fantastical concept but a household necessity. With the rise of Apple, personal computing was no longer a distant dream but a tangible reality. Success is not a straight path, and even the greatest face setbacks. Steve Jobs, a name synonymous with innovation, was no exception. In 1985, Jobs found himself on the outskirts of the company he'd helped create. But he didn't let this setback deter him. Instead, he channeled his passion for technology into new ventures. He founded Next, a computer platform development company that was ultimately acquired by Apple. Moreover, he saw potential in a little-known computer graphics division of Lucasfilm, which he bought and transformed into Pixar Animation Studios. But let's fast forward to 1997. The prodigal son returned to a struggling Apple Inc., teetering on the brink of bankruptcy. With Jobs at the helm once more, he led a corporate transformation that not only saved the company, but also set it on a path to unprecedented success. Jobs' return to Apple marked the beginning of a new era, both for the company and for the world of technology. Ever imagined a world without iPhones, iPads, or iPods? Sounds almost impossible, right? This is the world Steve Jobs envisioned and brought to life. Under his leadership, Apple introduced the iPod, a revolutionary device that transformed the way we listen to music. Then came the iPhone, a smartphone that was so much more than just a phone. It was a camera, a music player, a calendar, a personal assistant, all in the palm of your hand. And who could forget the iPad? A device that redefined portability and the way we consume digital content. These weren't just products, they were catalysts of change. They transformed not just the technology industry but also the way we live. We communicate differently, we work differently, we even think differently. And all these changes, these revolutions, they all started with one man's vision. Steve Jobs didn't just change technology, he changed the way we live, work, and communicate. What remains when a visionary leaves the world? Steve Jobs, despite facing health challenges, never ceased to inspire, leading Apple until his resignation in 2011. His passing later that year marked the end of an era, but not the end of his influence. His audacious ideas, relentless pursuit of innovation, and unwavering belief in the power of simplicity continue to echo in every Apple product. His legacy? A world forever changed, a technology landscape revolutionized. Steve Jobs' legacy continues to inspire, innovate, and revolutionize the world of technology.